Hello my dear students, I hope you all have been doing well. Today we are going to discuss about the Lewis structure, and this is my lecture number 2, and this lecture is a part of the basic concept of chemistry. And so first of all we have to understand what is the definition of Lewis structure, and and what does Lewis structure means. So Lewis structure is a diagram of a molecule, and this diagram shows us that how electrons are arranged around an atom in a molecule, and how electrons are involved in the bonding. And this Lewis structure shows us the bonding electron with a line, and then unbonding electron or lone pair of electron with the dot. So on the basis of this thing, we can also say Lewis structure as a Lewis dot structure, or electron dot structure, or Lewis electron dot structure. So we are here having some example of of Lewis structure, and we are going to learn that how we can draw these structure. So to draw the Lewis structure, we have to know about the electronic configuration uh, of atom in a molecule. For example, if I want to draw the Lewis structure of a chlorine molecule, so I have to know about the um, uh, arrangement of electron um, uh, in a chlorine atom. So here we are having an example of a chlorine atom, and first we are going to understand about its electronic configuration, and then we would be discussing that how we can draw this. So if I am seeing about the chlorine atom is having 18 neutron in its nucleus, and 17 proton in its nucleus, and um, and 17 electron that are present in different shells uh, around the chlorine nucleus, the atom of the chlorine nucleus. And from this diagram we can see here that the outermost shell of chlorine atom is occupying with 7 electron, and from 7 electron, uh, only one it is having outer shell is having only one unpaired electron. However, it is having 6 lone pair of electron. So lone pair of electron are those electrons that are present in an outer shell of an atom in a pair that are not involved in any bonding. So once this atom would be making a chlorine molecule, so how chlorine molecule will be formed? Two chlorine atom would become closer to each other, and each of the unpaired electron that is present in the outer shell of chlorine atom would be involved in the bonding, and would be making a single bond. So the bond the bond that is forming between the two atom in a chlorine molecule is forming because of the sharing of a single unpaired electron that is coming from each atom. So the single bond we would be showing here with the dash line, one single dash line, and then remaining 6 lone pair of electron that are not involving in any bonding, we would be showing them with the dot. So this is the how we are making the Lewis structure or electron dot structure of the chlorine molecule. So let's see, we are going to have another example here, and this is the example of carbon dioxide. And the carbon dioxide, as the name is indicating, that it is having one carbon, and dioxide it is having two oxygen atom. So first we are going to understand that about the electronic configuration of carbon atom and the oxygen atom separately, and then we are going to see that how the carbon dioxide molecule would be forming, and then how we can write its Lewis structure. So let's see, started from the carbon. So carbon is having 6 neutron and 6 proton in its nucleus, and it is having 6 electron in the that are distributed in around in different shells around its nucleus. So from this 6 electron, carbon is having 4 electron, unpaired electron in its outermost shell. That can be potentially involve will be involved can be involved in bonding. And once we are going to see about the structure of the oxygen atom, and we are going to talk about this electronic configuration of the oxygen atom. So we can see here, as showing from this diagram, oxygen is having 8 proton and 8 neutron that are present in its nucleus. So proton and neutron making the nucleus of an atom, and electron are revolving around the nucleus. So oxygen is having 8 proton, 8 neutron in the nucleus, and the 8 electron um, uh, are present, are distributed or arranged outer the nucleus. So from this 8 electron, oxygen is having 6 electrons that are distributed in outermost shell of oxygen, and 2 electrons are present in the innermost shell. So from so once this oxygen is going to make the bonding with the molecule with the carbon, so how would be happening? So we are going seeing from the carbon. So carbon is having 4 electron in its outer shell. So what will be happen? This 4 electron are having equal probability to make a bond with other 4 unpaired electron of any other atom. So what will be happening once this carbon would be coming closer to the oxygen molecule? So oxygen is having also electron that are unpaired and that are present in its outer shell. So but thing is that here the oxygen is having uh, 2 extra electron in its outer shell. So what will happen? The carbon atom would be presenting each of its unpaired electron that is present in the outer shell for the bonding with the electron of the oxygen atom that are present in the outer shell. So all the unpaired electron of the carbon atom that are present in outer shell would be making bond with the electron of the oxygen atom that are present in outer shell. So that is how what will happen, that that 4 of the carbon atom unpaired electron that are present in outer shell would be making would be pairing with the 4 of the electron of the oxygen atom that are present in outer shell. So what happened by doing so? The carbon will be making double bond with the oxygen atom, and then we can uh, show this double bond with two double lines, and then the remaining unpaired electron, a lone pair of electron that are present in the oxygen atom, we can show them with the dot line. So with the dot, and so this is how we draw the Lewis structure of the oxygen atom. So, and now we have to discuss that why this Lewis structure is important, and why we are going to why we are very concerned to draw the structure of a molecule as a Lewis structure. So Lewis structure is important to get the best electronic configuration, and it is useful for visualizing that what type of bond is present in a molecule between atom. Either it is a single bond, double bond, or triple bond. So when we are going to see the diagram of a molecule that is presented as a Lewis structure, so seeing this diagram, seeing this Lewis structure, we can quickly get an idea that how many bonds are present in this in a molecule, and what type of a bond are present in the molecule. Either it is a single or double bond, either it is a one double bond, two double bond, or it is a triple bond, and how many lone pair of electron are present in a molecule. So it is this is the importance of drawing the Lewis structure, and it can also help us to predict the molecular geometry. And then and but a thing is that one important thing, when we once we draw the Lewis structure, is that we cannot visualize the metallic bond by drawing the Lewis structure, because the electron do not behave the same in the metal. So I hope you have understand about why we draw the Lewis structure, and why Lewis structure is important, and what is the Lewis structure. So thank you very much for your concentration, and keep watching my lecture. uh, Take care. Bye.